Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now 2nd and 5.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a first carry here for their running back. 5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue. The Lions had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Head off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. At the 20-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. McLaughlin. And that will be incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A give, right side for Gibbs. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the gun on third down, McLaughlin. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
To number 15. A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Here's a diving catch right side. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together. Up the middle they go. Grubbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Cup 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. McLaughlin. Over man right side is Rice. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Looking to throw. McLaughlin. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
2nd and long. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. These guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
Back to throw. McLaughlin. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Lions' 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal. To the right side and caught by Simmons. Touchdown! Ben Simmons, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Hand off now to Gibbs. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 22.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard
line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And it is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Washington.
They go play action here on first down. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. McLaughlin. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cut 19. Ready.
Off play action. McLaughlin. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Commanders.
Come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Look at the big man rumble. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A A gain there of 21 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here we go, set. Hey.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to him on first down.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field.
It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Head to 60, head to 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco, 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. McLaughlin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Bang.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5-yard pickup on the play.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
2-yard pickup.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a
Well, sometimes, Brad, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco leading.
And now here's a carry heading left. Now he's into the clear again. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash, smash. Cougar 19.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go, Rig, go.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, some strong running. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Turner. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here comes 2nd down.
He's back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He's got McLaurin. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
20. 5, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Borregales now for the extra point.
And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. The extra point now for Borregales.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Lions 64. Commanders.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. McLaughlin.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 57.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis,